Hi everyone, my name is Novelia and today I would like to discuss about word classes. So in the topic word classes, we have four subtopics. First, lexical categories. Second, functional categories. Third, the morphological properties of English word. Fourth, inflectional classes in Italian and Russian. First, we have lexical categories. Lexical categories are classes of words which differ in how other words can be constructed out of them. There are five lexical categories. First, we have noun. Noun is a word that functions as the name of specific object or set of objects such as living creatures, places, action, qualities, state of existence, or ideas. For example, Lisa is my friend. Lisa is a noun. Second, we have verb. A verb is a word or combination of words that indicates action or a state of being or condition. A verb is the part of a sentence that tells us what the subject performed. For example, I baked a cake yesterday. Bake is a verb. Third, we have adjective. An adjective describes or modifies noun and pronoun in sentence. It normally indicates quality, size, shape, duration, feelings, content, and more about noun and pronouns. For example, Susan wore a beautiful dress. Beautiful is an adjective. Fourth, we have adverb. An adverb is a word or set of words that modifies verb, adjective, and other adverbs. It tells when, where, and how an action is performed or indicates the quality or degree of the action. For example, he drives carefully. Carefully is an adverb. Fifth, we have preposition. A preposition is a word that indicates the relationship between noun and the other words of a sentence. They explain the relationship or sequence, space, and logic between the object of the sentence and the rest of the sentence. For example, I am going to Indonesia. To is a preposition. Third, we have functional categories. Functional categories is an element which have a purely grammatical meanings or sometimes no meaning, as opposed to lexical categories which have more obvious descriptive content. This part of lexicon includes words and forms that serve essentially grammatical functions, such as first, we have determiner. Determiner is a word placed in front of noun to specify quantity. For example, one dog versus many dogs, or to clarify what the noun refers to. For example, my dog, that dog, the dog. All determiners can be classified as one of the following: an article including a, an, and the, a demonstrative including this, that, these, those, and possessive my, your, his, her, its, our, their, and quantifier. Common examples include many, much, more, most, some. Okay, second, we have conjunction. Conjunction are words that link other words, places, or cultures together. For example, they fix it quickly and carefully. And is a conjunction. Third, we have complementizer. A complementizer is a word used to introduce complement clause, including subordinate conjunction, relative pronoun, and relative adverb. For example, it functions as a complementizer in this sentence. I wonder if she will come. In some contexts, the complementizer can be omitted, a process known as that complementizer deletion. For example, I know that he is here. Fourth, we have auxiliary. An auxiliary verb or helping verb is used with a main verb to help express the main verb's tense, mode, or voice. The main auxiliary verbs are to be, to have, and to do. They appear in the following forms. First, we have to be. To be including am, is, are, was, were, being, been, and will be. To have including has, have, had, having, and will have. To do including do, does, did, will do. There is another kind of auxiliary verb called a modal auxiliary verb or modal verb. The modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. The modal auxiliary verbs never change their form. For example, she is waiting in the garden. Okay, third subtopics we have the morphological properties of English word. In many languages, a number of different features are marked on the verb and serve to situate and contextualize its usage. Tense, mood, aspect, and voice are some of the most common of these types of features. First, we have tense. Tense provides a temporary reference point of utterance. Tense is something traditionally viewed as a tripartite division between present, past, and future. For example, Anna writes a letter. Second, mood. Mood shows the way in which the verb expresses an idea. Okay, third, we have aspect. Aspect is a verb form or category that indicates time-related characteristics such as the completion, duration, or repetition of an action. The two primary aspects in English are the perfect and the progressive. Aspect may be combined to form the perfect progressive. For example, Ben had lost his key, so he had to wait outside. Fourth, we have voice. Voice is the quality of a word that indicates whether its subject acts or active voice, or its active euphone or passive voice. For example, she bought a car in active. If we change into passive, it becomes a car was bought by her. Okay, last we have inflection classes in Italian and Russian. Inflection refers to a process of word formation in which items are added to the base form of a word to express grammatical meanings. The meaning of word can be changed by changing their ending. Italian has more overt inflection than English, especially in verb conjugation. Adjective, noun, and articles are considerably less inflected than the verbs, but they still have different forms according to numbers and grammatical gender. For example, chilija or cherry versus chilije or cherries. In Russian, the ending of noun and pronoun change even more than they do in English. Russian has highly inflectional morphology, particularly in nominals, such as nouns, pronouns, adjectives, and numerals. And in Russian, masculine nouns usually in consonant, neutral nouns usually end in O or E, and feminine usually end in A. That's all from me today. Thank you.